That looks somewhat okay. Vaguely. Yeah. This works. This works. La-di-do, la-di-do. And there we go. Alrighty. Hello? Hello? Hopefully everyone's doing well. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Assuming all is working properly, which I have no reason to suspect. Hey, what's up, Jen? How are you? Oh shit, Kalar, hell. Why, hello. The thing, I'm looking at the, you hear me? Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking at the dashboard. Is the mic being staticky again? Really? God damn it. Is it bad? Hold on a sec. Damn it. Whoop. That was an incorrect button. It's never really okay. One day I'm gonna get a better quality mic. I'm gonna have it on like a boom stand and a proper desk, and it's actually gonna look decent, and it's actually gonna sound decent. But fair enough. Okay, so anyway, yeah, Jack Wolf, I'm doing alright. Just, I've been in a really kind of unhealthy mood lately. Like, I'll get into this mindset where I just do not want to talk to anybody, and it can go anywhere from, like, it can last anywhere from a couple of weeks to a few months. And this time, apparently, it's just been a little bit worse than normal, so I'm trying to force myself out of that, but decency in a TV stream, fuck off, Kalar. You bastard. So anyway, I don't really know what I'm going to be doing today, but I do know that I need to do the MSQ roulette because... Wait, where did this come from? Oh yeah, stopped by my green company earlier. Right, I need more of these because I am getting very, very close to one of the mounts, and I need a couple of them. Something happened? Nah, not really. Just, well, okay. Something kind of happened. It's not that big of a deal. But, Kalar, come on, man. But yeah, I just kind of realized how unhealthily antisocial I was getting, given the fact that I'm supposed to be running a YouTube channel, so thought today is the day that I pull myself out of it. You're actually going to make me wait 20 minutes, aren't you? Hell, chill. Okay, I don't particularly want to wait 20 minutes, so... I am on the laptop, by the way. Once again. And I think I have finally burnt myself out on... whatchamadicket, on the, Warhammer. Actually, no, that's a lie. Even right now, I'm kind of like, I could probably play a little Warhammer. But I've been playing the third game way too much. I've been beating my head against it for days now, and I think that's part of why I've just been so mentally. But I'm probably gonna stop playing 3 at this point. It's so friggin' bleh. Healers and tanks are usually quite fast runners. Yeah, no. Switched over to Scholar, happened quite fast. Kalar, hell, y'all too. Y'all two need to calm down. And now, of course, I got like this crick in my shoulder. It's like at the very inside of my shoulder blade, close to my spine. Except it's not. It's definitely that muscle. Oh, damn. Kalar, the master of dumbass quotes. And weird references. Going up to in about an hour, I'm sure a number of people would happily help you chill grind some ARR and have more trial mounts. Yeah, honestly, probably not. Honestly, I shouldn't even be streaming right now. Like, I legitimately should be downstairs keeping an eye on my dog because she got fixed a few days ago. And she's been home for like 2 days. And she's fine, but she has a cone, so she can't like accidentally pull out the stitches. So what I should be doing is sitting downstairs with her, making sure that she doesn't do that, but also get the cone off of her for a little while. But I sat with her all yesterday, and the second that I left, she started barking and raising all kinds of hell. So now I'm just gonna kind of not be down there all day, and hopefully that helps. I just realized I'm a scholar. I should probably summon my fairy. Let me in. Let me in! Gusto. Gusto, you mean Garuda? No, I'm on Summoner. Or not on Summoner. Fair enough, mate. Yeah, I'm also going to be honest, using this as a an excuse to stream on the laptop also maybe partial of the intentions. It still looks very strange, by the way. It's like it's a screen that's a little bit closer than normal, but it's also about half the size of my other screen for my tower. Apparently Jin is an oddball in her own words. Might be paraphrasing. Alright then. Some interesting conversations happening in my chat today. Takes time to get used to it. Yeah, definitely. I'm not gonna make it through here, am I? Let me in. Let me in. Okay. Dangy. Oh boy. Oh boy. The F keys are a little... They're not exactly where I usually have them, if that makes sense. Can't type because I'm curl F to an oddball. Alright then. The difference between playing FF on console using a 17-inch screen as opposed to using a 35-inch screen. I mean, kind of. Like, not literally that much of a difference, but God, I don't even know how big my main monitor is. I know it's pretty big. But yeah, the laptop one, it's a little spicy. Tip: when playing Scholar and Praetorium, don't summon your fairy until after reaching the first boss. That way you're unlikely to pull aggro because of pixie heals. That's fair. So I use a television as my monitor. Well, aren't you fancy? I've had to go back to coffee, by the way, and I'm not sure how to feel about it. Like, on one hand, I actually feel better now that I'm getting caffeine back into my life, but on the other hand, I miss Rogue. Should have an HDMI port you can abuse. Might be an HDMI micro. No, I've got an HDMI port, I just don't want to use. So the monitor that I have, it's pretty old. It doesn't. I don't think it has an HDMI. No, it does. It does. I just haven't been using it for whatever reason. Hell, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It's very old, but it's still performing like a freaking champ. And I don't want to disconnect it from my tower because I'm using my tower to watch chat and have the dashboard open. I've kind of mentioned it before, but I've got my my laptop sitting kind of like far in front of me and to the left. I've got my big monitor to the right of that, my keyboard for my tower right in front of the laptop and at an angle to where I can kind of type on both. And then the mice sitting right next to each other so I could just like move over. HDMI is pretty standard since I started making flat screen monitors. It probably has one. I just haven't ever used it. I'm going to need to get you a better desk before you start shipping a new monitor. Yeah, I know. New desk is my first priority. And I think I might actually get my first hit of pay from YouTube soon. So, fingers crossed. That might be in the cards fairly soonish. I'm going to be honest, this is very, very strange. Like, maybe it's just a different position, but all the buttons do not feel like they're where they need to be. Ah. Not sure why right now. I have tempted to just donate $60 text message. Yeah, Devious uses to get a controller and try that. I have a controller, like I have a Steam controller, but I don't like using it. I don't know, controllers are just kind of weird for me, man. I used to be console only up until the point where my Xbox 360 red ringed. Well, that's not true. I was a little hybrid for a while there. And then when my 360 Elite red ringed, you know, the Elite, the one that wasn't supposed to ever red ring, that is when I kind of swapped over and be like, well, all I have is a laptop, so that's what I'm going to play with. And so that's what I played with, and it's kind of never stopped. But yeah, my reflexes regarding controllers at the moment, nah. These are real controllers, Steam controllers are not real. Hey, I beat the fucking Tree Sentinel in Elden Ring with a Steam controller. Real enough for that. Granted, it took me like 3.5 hours, but still. See, the F2 key is not exactly where I want it to be. Check the weather because there are severe thunderstorms hitting East Texas tonight and tomorrow. I'm not terribly worried about it. It's like, I mean, on one hand, yeah, it's good to know what the weather's doing. On the other hand, like, the house is as protected as it's gonna be. Like, we survived multiple hurricanes because we had the thing raised up a fair bit. So, not really much I could be doing. But rain does usually mean things chill out a little bit around here, so... Actually, yeah, let me look that up real quick. Curious. Lots of wind today. Tomorrow, 100% chance of thunderstorms. Then after that, 2 days of shine, and then Saturday, 30% chance. So translation, none of that is going to be accurate in the slightest. Worried about doggo panic. Wasn't sure if your puppy is scared about thunder. She's not overly fond of thunder, but she's not like terrified of it or anything. Like Blue can deal with thunder fairly well. She usually just sleeps through it. Kind of like me, actually. But yeah, chances are the only thing Blue doesn't like about harsh weather is that she gets a little she gets a little pretentious when I take her out to walk. And she will legit hold it in for hours at a time because she doesn't want to walk on wet grass. Like, we'll freaking walk her out there, like, okay, go pee. You've been sucking down water. You haven't been outside in like 4 hours. Go pee before you piss indoors. She'll take 2 steps out into the wet grass, immediately turn around and just stare at me like, I ain't walking in that. Then if I really push her to go before we go inside, she'll piss on the rocks. Like, just outside of the sidewalk. Because, like, we got this line of rocks around the porch of the house. So she'll just pee on that, and I'm like, hey, okay, rain's gonna wash it off anyway, we don't give a shit, but... She just does not like wet grass. Fun fact, you can't rescue AFK teammates in elevators and pray Gazno tried and failed. Well, that's their problem. I see the other healer has opted not to join us. Cannot blame him in the slightest. I can't count the number of times I've kind of stood next to the activation thing like, oh dang, I forgot to get my key. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna have to sit this one out. Which is a really bastardly thing to do, but I mean... This part was fun the first time. The 70th time, it starts to get a little old. The 700th time, I'm just tired. Like, I just want my rewards, bro. Let me out of here. I don't know how many prey runs I'm going to be able to do, by the way. Usually I can only handle like 1 or 2. There's something about this place just drains the energy out of me. It's just something I need to work on it now, but probably not going to be like that in 6.1. Oh, baby, I cannot wait. 6.1 is going to be fantastic. I am so excited. About to say, can I shoot? Damn. Pray return to the waking stance. Yeah, damn it. Ugh, coffee, how I hate thee. Yeah, you taste so delicious and I legitimately cannot function well without you. I swear, man, whenever I get like a decent income from anything, the first thing I'm gonna do is set up like a subscription on Rogue where I get enough to last me through to the next time that I can get more. Just like buy a whole 4-tub pack so I don't have to worry about it for 2-3 months. I was like, okay, yes, that was like $100, but it was $100 for 3 months. People pay more than that for streaming services, and I don't need that much. Nah, it's awful, honestly. There's more money than I can afford to spend right now. Feels bad. Damn, I need to clean my keyboard. And here we go. Well, isn't this a riveting story? Nah, it was good at the time. I'll be honest, I was kind of like Preach and Akalon going through this the first time. I was like, man, people are saying this is bad. What the hell do we have now? Pull the Pyromancer out. I was just like, dude, this is the bad part. Are you kidding? I love this. Looking back at it, you know, hindsight's 20/20, but whatever. 'Twas enjoyable. Looking back at it, it's kind of bad, you know, granted what we have at the moment. Especially after going through Heavensward, it was like, okay, they were finding their stride. And then Stormblood, I was like, Stormblood wasn't bad, but it is a little rocky. And then Shadowbringers, just, hallelujah. And then Endwalker. Oh boy. One a riveting story. Read about the guys who build skyscrapers. Punny. How very punny of you, Hell. If y'all don't mind me going off topic, by the way, I've actually started reading a little bit again. Specifically because I have an interest in starting to write, and I haven't really read all that much in the past years, which means that my writing has probably suffered quite egregiously. So, naturally I picked up, I think it was Mistborn, The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. And it's really good so far. This is piquing that interest that I had as a kid reading through books. Like, damn, I could do this better. Which is where I initially started to write, by the way. I was a very arrogant child. Reading or writing? What are we in the dark ages? It's all about scrolling and shitposting these days. Yeah, I know, but I'm a little old school. No, I write fairly consistently as a fairly consistently as a hobby. And I've always wanted to publish my own book, which I have one that's finished, and I feel bad because I contacted this lady to edit it, but I could only give her the first payment. After that is when I lost my job, and I haven't had a stable one since. So that's just been kind of on hold. And now I'm doing that thing where I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the book that I wrote and the second one, because I meant it to be a trilogy. So I'm looking at what I wrote and I'm thinking, God damn, this is just, honestly, it's pretty cringe. It is mechanically bleh and fairly cringe. Still sad he didn't start recording the MSQ until after Stormblood. There's some moments that are always worth comparing to. Revel will be sad not to see reactions. It was pretty funny, actually. I think what I said was something along the lines of, well, at least he's comfortable. That was a weird time, though. Like, I don't know why, but that whole segment just felt strange, you know? Kind of detached. Come on, then. Say cringe, but remember 50 Shades of Grey is a bestseller and Twilight is still a teen love story. Funnily enough, that was the justification to myself. I would compare my stuff to other authors that I'd seen. And I'm gonna be honest, I have a bunch of books on my Kindle app on my phone. That is just honestly, it's so bad. Some of this stuff is so bad. Like the stories are cool, but mechanically, it's just ugh. It reads horrible. It's stuttery and strange. And I have to pull back every few seconds. Like, what the hell is that supposed to mean? And with my own writing, I prioritize flow over everything else. Like, I don't care what the mechanical correctness of a scene is supposed to look like, as long as it flows well. My singular goal when writing at all is to make the reader forget that they're reading a book. You know, like when you read a good book, or one that has really good flow, you just start to kind of see see a movie going on in your head, not even processing the words anymore. That's what I'm aiming for when I write. But the more I look at it after the fact, the more I kind of realize, like, shit, man, I've had rose-tinted goggles on this entire time. It was like a typical day on the Chaos Crew. Yeah. You haven't read it already? I get a feeling you enjoy reading Snow Crash. What is Snow Crash? Fair warning, I am a little bit of... I wouldn't exactly say that I'm like a book snob, but I am very sensitive to obvious mistakes, like incorrect words that kind of like sound similar, or maybe just typos or stuff like that. And then if something, if an author has a voice or a style that, I don't know, it's like kind of jarring certain parts, if that makes any kind of sense. Like, you know, when you're reading a book and you come across a series of words that just does not feel like it lines up properly, it reads strangely or something. That takes me out of so much, and I will just sit there trying to process, like, what was the intended inflection here? And I will sit there for a good like 10 minutes trying to figure it out, until finally I just go, okay, whatever this was, it's completely inconsequential. Then I'll try and move on, and then I can't really read as well. It takes me a long time to get back into that mindset. So with my personal style and voice, I try and avoid that. I try and make it as smooth as possible. But then I look back after not looking at my stuff for a couple of years, and it's just like, what was I thinking? This is so jerky and inconsistent. It's awful. Start seeing the Matrix in the code. Yeah, pretty much.
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, man. I was sitting with Blue this morning, and I have like a little desk next to her pen inside, where I just set up my laptop and I was playing around.
Do you believe in Eorzea?
But, God, if I can remember how to brain.
Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods.
I was sitting down there, and I wasn't really doing much on my laptop, just chatting with a couple of Discord buds. But at some point, I had to go help my dad with glass. And when it got kind of close to that time, I was like, okay, I'm really not using the computer, so I just shut it down, packed it up, got it ready to go back upstairs, because I didn't want to sit down with Blue all day today. And I just sat on the couch, popped open my Kindle app, and started reading. And I swear, like, a half hour to 45 minutes was just gone. And already I'm seeing, like, okay, Brandon Sanderson, never read him before, but I can see why he's so popular. Sorry, I didn't mean to punch the mic. Snow Crash is a sci-fi series by Neil Stephenson. It sounds familiar. It's essentially the book that invented the term metaverse and avatar in the context of the internet. That's interesting. The book can make me see the scene and hear voices, hear the sounds and smells in the places. It's a very zen feeling. Yeah, that's what I aim for. And I don't know if I'm particularly good
Yours is
at
unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning?
Yeah, I'm very scatterbrained today, guys.
To grovel at their feet.
But yeah, that Zen feeling, that's what I'm hunting after. And whether or not I am good at accomplishing that, I have no clue. But that is the goal.
For the world of man to mean anything,
Poor Mike, you should apologize to him.
own the world.
What?
To this end, he hath fought ever
Who's
to
Mike?
raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest.
I think I missed something there, Kalar.
And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the
Oh,
fate
you
of
mean
the
freaking
weak.
punching the mic. Why are you like this?
Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and
Yeah, get it, hell. Dadgummit.
only a man
Why are y'all like this?
can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea, face me. Your defeat shall
Del
serve
Snow
as
Crash
proof
describes
of my
the car of the
readiness
pizza
to
delivery
rule.
boy as a black chariot of pepperoni
It's
fire.
only right that I should take
Well, that's
your
amazing.
will, for none among you has the power to stop me.
I'm gonna blame whatever Sudafed knockoff he's using. I mean, fair enough, dude. Alright, come on. Initiating violence protocol.
What foolishness has prompted you to attack me?
Oh.
Seems I
Yeah, whatever.
underestimated you.
And then we ruin spam because why would I heal? I don't need to heal. That's a little too colorful. I don't know, this sounds pretty spicy to me. Why are you attacking me, you shitlord?
You can finish what you have started.
By the by, guys, sounds awesome in German and Japanese. I have no doubt.
I had not thought to be so hard pressed. Your strength is most impressive. Such power befits a ruler. Yet, you
Green
lack the
DPS?
resolve
Yeah, no
to
shit.
put it to proper use. A waste.
Time to become a Glare Mage, motherfucker! Or Ruin Mage in this case. Or Broil Mage if they would actually give me my stuff. Or in the case of Sage, Laser Mage. When in doubt, lasers! And now we wait. Prefer my Ascians broiled crispy. Hell yeah, brother. Well, I mean, if you're gonna broil something, then of course it should be crispy. Won't be long and this is a 4-man. Hell yes! I cannot wait. I cannot wait until I can do this solo and just speed through it at max power.
Allow me then, hero, to do that which you will not.
Oh yeah, man's has to pose. Does being a healer, as a certain person put it, stroke your biggly wiggly? Yes, yes it does. Funny thing with that, I actually get a sense of, I guess, pride out of playing every class. Because if I'm doing my job right, then I'm happy. If I remember correctly, they're removing the cutscenes. Okay, fair point. Yeah, like, if I'm playing a DPS, then I'm going to try and keep my combo as tight as possible. Especially if I'm ranged. It's like, okay, I am doing my job as consistent damage. It is being outputted as the best of my ability. If I'm a healer, then being a healer does help properly stroke my god complex. Yeah, exactly. That's not wrong. Now, being a healer, I do have a bit of a sense of control over the party, which is probably not healthy, I'm going to be honest, but it does indeed feel god complex-ish. So, I am quite proud to be a healer at certain times. Oh, he's after me now. Alright, fine. Hit him with a book. Yeah, being a healer, I do get that sense of just being the anchor that keeps the party together. Being a tank, though, oh baby. If being a healer strokes my Biggly Wiggly, then being a tank does so much more. Because, like, it would be very difficult, but you can get by a lot of these fights without a healer. It would be very much more difficult to get by a lot of these fights without a tank. So, to me at least, a tank is the heart of the party. And I know I'm very much acting a little bit like Asmongold with that, but I kind of agree with them. You do need a meat shield to make sure all the squishies don't get one-tapped by the big bad man. Hey, what's up, Merwin? Pretty sure a lot of main tanks tend to have a bigger god complexes. Exactly. Rescuing Black Mage out of their lines. True power. Yeah, no kidding. A you warrior main cattle. Fair. Why smacking someone with a bok is both literal and figurative assault. That's fair. Hello there. Hey, what's up, Cloud? How you doing? Hope you're well.
But the Ultima weapon is all-powerful. Why does my enemy still stand?
I am sorry if I seem less enthusiastic than normal, by the way. Legitimately holding together by freaking threads, caffeine, and raw force of will.
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
But I'm not going to be streaming and recording anymore if I don't force myself to do so, so here we are. And tanks are the most important member of the group, leading everyone to inevitable party wives. To say this is a paladin name. Oh, you're not wrong. But I mean, like, that's another part of it, because if the tanks don't know the mechanics or fuck up the mechanics, then there's a good chance that somebody else is going to die as a result of it. And granted, when you get up to the point where people are getting one-tapped by mechanics, then everyone has that responsibility. If somebody screws up too much, then they, like, it doesn't matter who they are, what role they are. And I learned that just playing around with extremes, with the few groups that I've been able to get together for it. Goddamn, organizing a group to do anything high-end is just, it's so stressful. But, yeah, once you get to that level, it doesn't matter the role, everyone has to be on their shit. But in the earlier bits, it does feel like the tank has a little bit more responsibility than most others. I say that as someone who has played healer in League of Legends. I want to stress that because I understand how important healers can be. But I do feel like the tank has a little bit more responsibility, just a bit. in redirecting enemy attention the right way.
For the true power of the ultimate weapon.
And also, I just have good instincts as a healer, I suppose, because of all that experience with League. Like, bro, I was a demon on Sona. I was... I was the bane of all Teemos when I was playing Sona. And I don't know why specifically Sona, because you think she'd just get vaporized as soon as Teemo pops out of the bush. Like, nah, bitch. Freaking flash, crescendo, ignite, drop all 3 spells, hit him with the power cord, and then just strut off while my ADC cleans up. Cut a tank mo in half like that and let the Vayne finish him off. And some of the block you chicken, bruh. I think I was home, but I gotta work, so I earn money since we need money to live. I feel that, and goddammit, I hate it. Especially when you stand in the middle of a group while a tank buster is about to happen. Yeah, I may have done that a couple of times, but hey, I learn. A late game tank LB3. Remember that button you never use? Use it now or everyone dies. Yeah. I'm glad my group warned me before we did the Elidibus, the Elidibus fight, because I would not have had it bound at all. But thankfully they told me, like, okay, I had it ready. I have been informed, and then everybody had macros for it. That shit was great. That's still one of my favorite fights.
This was not my intention.
Oh, Hydaelyn. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken.
Sorry, I may have cut myself earlier helping my dad with glass. And it wasn't even a cut, really. It's just like the edge of the glass was fairly sharp and a little bit, like, sticking out, if that makes sense. Like, it had this little flake of glass kind of just sticking out next to the sides. I hit that with my finger, and it shaved a little bit of the skin off, which sounds awful. I am so sorry if you're squeamish. But I didn't even see it at first. Like, oh, scratch myself. Alright. No blood. It's fine. Carry some more glass in. Go to reach for the next one, and I look, and my middle finger just has this big old glob of red right in the center of the second knuckle. I'm like, oh. Yeah, whatever. Just start carrying the rest in. My dad sees it like, oh, God, you cut yourself. I'm like, nah, it's fine. I got a split. They're just killing me and still operating in very little sleep. Yeah, go rest, homie. You're watching this whole Praetorium scene. Meanwhile, I'm watching a very dialogue-heavy Endwalker cutscene. Hell yeah, brother. Juxtaposition is real. Cutty. It's full, yes. Wait, what? Do you have to tank LB3 for Alexander? Did I? I legitimately do not remember. Rosaire has a friend that owns a framing business. All they said was the small bits of glass that you have to watch out for. Yeah, it's the small ones, and when, like, because my dad does, he cuts glass for this lady, so she can make crosses out of it for this, like, kind of outdoor mall sort of thing where she has her shop. But, yeah, whenever the glass gets cut, sometimes there's like this tiny little flake that's sticking out on the side of a big old pane. And it'll act like a razor and just shave this tiny little piece off of you if you're not careful. But yeah, the little pieces are really annoying because I'm a dumbass. When I go out and clean glass so my dad can cut it without it being all like hazy and grimy, I wear Crocs because I'm a moron. And sometimes it's like this tiny little flaky shard of glass, like it's so small that it could fit under a fingernail and it would not hurt. will get into one of the little holes in the Crocs, and I'll just feel it, and it'll kind of itch for a second. It's like, okay, that's kind of annoying. But then I'll step wrong, and it'll just shank into me, and I'll just, oh, fuck. And at that point, I become a very sad boy. Different kind of devastation. That's why I wear stab-proof glove. Fair. Honestly, when I'm working with the stuff, I just wear, like, I don't think they're nitrile gloves, but they're like latex, like real thin latex, just to keep my my grimy fingerprints off of them. Because otherwise, I got to clean the glass like 7 times in a row. But I also have kind of figured out how to, if I can remember how to use the English language. I've also figured out how to like hold the glass, these big old panes, to where it doesn't like cut you. So, not really that big of a deal. Crocs, are you secretly Mario Batali? My cooking's on a similar level. I'd like to say anyway. We know that was Clog's observation or something. Yeah, that's fair.
You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon.
Oh my god, Laha Brad, shut up!
Magic.
I have work to do.
And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man.
So much for the glory of man. Bitch. Gonna hop out for a bit, about to leave for work. Leave work and bike home. Freaking cold weather sucks. Thanks to God for snow pants. Yeah, ride safe, homie. Thanks for stopping by. May or may not be on when you get back. I'm debating on how much Final Fantasy I want to play. Because like I said, the MSQ roulette just takes it out of me. But I'm gonna try and stream for a couple more hours, so. Yeah, be safe. Also, I noticed you doing Praetorium tombstone farming. Yes.
Like a parasite.
Specifically the new ones, because I want a couple of the mounts that they have. At this point, I might not even have to do the extremes, because I just keep getting them when the events come by. I'm like, ooh, yay! This is a thing. Hell yeah!
Yet, to pave the way for the master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about, and that will necessitate.
I think I checked, by the way. There's a white lantern, a rose lantern, and then one of the camoes that I don't have. I have the rose lantern. I do not have the white lantern or the other camo, so I kind of need both of those. Can't wait for 6.18. I want to bring my cat girl over to play sometimes. Hell yeah, man. Like, dude, when data center travel gets to be a thing, I'm gonna be so happy. Because there's a number of people that have been like, man, I would love to join in, but data center travel just isn't there. And I'm like, bruh, feels bad. Oh yeah, we got one more fight. Damn it. Come hither, bitch boy. Just dump truck his face, hit him with all the good stuff. Blah blah blah.
I cannot be undone.
White Lanter's from Bismarck, so it's a good one to buy instead of farm. Because hell with farming Bismarck. I think we actually have farmed Bismarck before. And based on the fact that I do not have the White Lantern yet. Oh shit, level up, hell yeah. Honor that dude for having the gall to play Paladin in this day and age. Roses from Ravana though, which you can solo easy. Dude, I loved Ravana. Ravana is one of my favorite fights. So yeah, let me actually look here. So I've got all of the horsies, and I got Kieran. There's Grani and Arian. So I have the Rose Lantern, I have the Round Lantern, and the Dark Lantern. So I need the other 4, which hopefully that White Lantern would be the one to go to. And then I got the Blissful, Reveling, Legendary, and Auspicious Camoes. I don't remember the other ones that I need to get, but I know that there's one. Did you get the White Lantern on Ico from that? That's fair. Actually, wait, there should be a, oh no, there's not one in Yulemore. Okay, that's fine. I'll just go to Limsa. I know this one's close. Close to the Aetheryte, rather. But I want to see what I need and what I have. Okay, so the Euphonious Kamui is from Suzaku, so that's going to be the fiery one, and that one's purty. Oh, I have enough to get the other thing. So I don't want that. Ithon, that's one of the horses. Boris is one of the horses. Here we go. Okay. So yeah, the Rose Lantern, I already have. The White Lantern is what I need. However, if I do one more prey run, I can just get... If I do one more prey run, I could just get the Euphonious Kamui. Either way, I'm going to have to do a few more. I got the Phoenix with Ico, actually. It's my permanent mount for Summoner. Or Firebird, same damn thing. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, why not? I could attempt some trials. But these only give, like, yeah, those only give 2 each. I forgot which one of these is the easiest fight. Pretty sure it's Byakuya. Or Byakko. Could queue up for it. I kind of don't want to do another prayer run. Because those take forever. I've been streaming for like an hour. Byakko's the easiest? Okay, we'll try it. We'll do one of these. We'll see how long it takes. So we're at, like, right at 53 minutes from the queue up now. Thank you, Yara. Much appreciated. Oh, come on, don't make me wait that long. I also gather a bunch of blue and do dungeon runs. I don't have any blue, I don't have any levels in blue though. I mean, I could, but Gecko's fun. Get that cool skydiving bit. Yeah, that was the shit. Nah, dude, when I streamed the I think it's called the Four Lords. Is that what those quests are called? Fairly certain. Dude, those were awesome. I loved it. Those fights were great. Yeah. Oh, come on now. We got 2 healers but nothing else. Are you serious? Hey, rock on, homie. Is it weird that when I come to Limsa and I just kind of look around, the people that I see and that I recognize are more often than not the homies that I met doing PvP? I could do PvP as well. Thought the last fight was a little disappointing. It was. But every fight up to that was real nice. Second fight is the high point. The second fight was Suzaku, right? If so, definitely. Usually 3 blue mages in a tank is enough to clear it. If you got the skills, sadly I don't have the skills, so you can't run blue for now. That sucks, man. I do need to look into blue at some point, because it does just seem like one of the best things to have for someone who just doesn't give a shit. Like, sprint through content at a maximum pace. Engage maniacal laughter, profit. Ah. Come on, boyos. I don't remember how to do this fight, but come on, don't make me wait. Has been some time since I've actually done this fight. Come on. Wake up, little DPS. You're doing so well. Just wake up, man. Yeah! Okay. You know, I actually tried to solo this on my Reaper just to see if I could. I can't. I remembered soloing one of the 60s, or duoing one of the 60s, and it was fairly easy.
There is no turning back!
Ooh, spicy. I remember he does the grab, and that kind of threw me off the first time. I'm still hitting the wrong F keys. Feels bad, bruv.
Steel yourself!
Breathe, my brother. Let's have everyone get some heals, because reasons. Stare to the side like a good little old boy. Oh wait, wrong button, wrong button. Why do the keyboards have to be so different? You are very angry, sir. I'm just gonna like heal everybody again. I know the Sage is doing it, but could be running Sage for this. Of course. I forgot it did that. Oh, well, that looks awful. Alright. Everybody scatter. Whoop. Hello, my friend. Oh, he's angry. He's angry now. He real angry now. I gotta save the last one. I apologize for my crap skills. Wait, why? Oh yeah, this is that part.
Before my might.
Yeah.
Fury given fall.
We ride. We.
My wrath is a ceaseless torrent.
This part was so cool. It still is. Time to skydive. Hell yeah, brother. Nah, this stuff was great. It's still a bit disorienting, honestly, just because of the perspective. Maybe it's just my brain not keeping up, but maybe it's just a smaller screen as well. It's so strange, the point of view. Ah. Ow. It's okay, we just hit the ground at terminal velocity, no big deal.
To ashes with you! Impressive!
We...
Well, I shall bring all to bear!
Yippee-ki-yay! I just realized we have 2 paladins. Interesting.
Lightning Shift!
Ooh, that is... Oh, that is... I should get out of the way of that. Just, you know, I have that feeling.
Tempest Surge!
Here we heals!
Lightning Shift!
About to say, I probably shouldn't be standing under that man.
Steal yourself!
There's no dignified way to fall there. The dude says in chat, that's not wrong. Using them leg days to work out.
Yeah, buddy.
You're mine!
Yep. Oh. I mean, fair enough.
Tempest Surge!
When in doubt, more broil. Oh. Okay, maybe not too much more broil. We need to be able to survive.
You are stronger than I can.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Ow. That hurt significantly. I forgot that was a 3-way. Probably gonna die here, actually. Oh boy. Almost certainly gonna die here. Oh no, never mind. Oh, I had Catalyze. Catalyze saved my soul. Fair enough. Very strange typing over a keyboard. Yeah, props to the other healer for doing that. Okay, so that was like 6 minutes, and we got 2 tomestones from that. So would have to do essentially an hour to get 10. So it's about the same amount. Damn it. Sag. Oh, not awful though. What else have we got? What other options do we have? Okay, I got Zamile, that's only 3. Aurum Vale's 4. So Aurum Vale is really easy if you have a party that knows what they're doing. Problem is, getting that party at random's not great. Castrum and Praetorium. Copperbell Mines, though. I haven't tried this one. We'll see. Let's do Copperbell. Why not? This one might be the farm. Maybe. Because it is a 4. So if this takes less than 12 minutes, which it may very well take longer, but it might be a lot more enjoyable. The goal, by the way, is today I want to get the other Kamui, because the biggest mount that I want right now is the fox, or whatever it is. This is whatever you get for getting all the Kamuis. That's the one that I'm kind of looking for, so I want that one first. Behold the fairies. Alright. Let's go! Kylum Capulet. That's a name. I'm gonna be honest, it's been a while since I did Copperbell Hard. I don't even remember doing it the first time. Monsieur, I appear to have been aggroed. Okay, he's fine. He knows what he's doing. What is this, level 50? Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good, bro. We're good. Hit it. Let's get on out of here, boy. All is well. Oh, by the way, I've been thinking a little bit more about basically just a line of BSing that Ren and I were doing, which is essentially, how could we turn either like D&D or a system like it, some kind of tabletop system, into a Final Fantasy based war game? Because we've been playing Total War a lot, and I'm like, man, what if we could do this but with Final Fantasy? And we got to talking, like, I'm pretty sure we did this on stream. Or maybe not on stream. Maybe we didn't go too deep with this on stream. But we're getting into, like, the different factions, because Total War Warhammer is like, renowned for its unit diversity between the factions, right? So we got to thinking, is like, okay, what factions... or what would factions look like if Eorzea was essentially part of that? Like, well, you got the you got Gridania that would play a lot like the Wood Elves, actually. My dude. All right, fine. We're doing it this way. Come on, then. Yeah, that'll work. But anyway, you got Gridania that looks a lot like Wood Elves. So, you know, decent mobility with the Dragoons, good ranged from the Archers, and really good healing from all of the Conjurers. Which actually lines up very well with the Wood Elves, because they have essentially the same thing. Add in a little bit of shenanigans related to Forest Spirits, and bro, we are good. But then you got Maelstrom, which is, like, come on now. Maelstrom. It's the Brute Force Pirate faction. It's hilarious. So you got that shock value with the Marauders. You got the kind of tactical shenanigans of the Arcanists. And even better, we got to thinking, like, what would happen if we upgraded a little bit and be like, okay, so your basic units are going to be more along the lines of the base classes. So, you know, Marauder, Arcanist, Conjurer, Archer, freaking Gladiator from Ul'dah. We came to the conclusion that Ul'dah would be an absolute brute force champion, by the way. Because they got, like, the best standing military as far as we can tell. But so we were thinking, like, yeah, there were a number of these kind of ideas. It's like, okay, so the base classes are going to be your basic units, and then your elite units are going to be the upgraded versions. So you'll have Marauders and then Warriors, who are just like better versions of Marauders. And then on top of that, you'll have like more elite, full-on adventuring parties, maybe as like hero units. I don't know exactly how that'll work, but it'd be cool. I am digging the idea. I just thought that was kind of cool. I've been doing a lot of thinking about stuff that's just not Final Fantasy lately. And I'm sorry about that. I just... I am interested in other things at the moment. But FF is still one of my favorite games. Oh boy. Man, elevators are for chumps, yeah? Alright then. I have no idea what's going on. Jeez, bro. I just realized we have loot coming in. What the fuck? Do I have this? I do not. Hold on, guys. I'm doing glam stuffs. Do we actually have to use the blasting device this time, or...? Ah, oh. I just realized that thing does not indeed have bunny ears. It is one of these Spriggans piloting. And finally, we'll change our need for stuff. You get sick of eating the same food, even if it's your favorite food. Thank you for being the one to point that out. Not really. I do love FF, but occasionally I just need to not play it for a little while. Otherwise, it does get very, very stale. I just realized I should be doing my job as a healer. You know, the thing that's in my class description. Yeah, I did kind of mention earlier that I was just having a massive total war kick at the moment. And that is still true. Still definitely on a total war kick. I see. Why is that thing running over there? Or do we have to, like... I forgot how to do this, I'm gonna be honest. You motherfucker! Hey, I got a slime puddle. Nice. Oh, are we supposed to wait? Oh, damn. Huh. I have no idea what's going on here. Better to change your game palette than burn yourself out playing one game. I agree. I really don't remember how to do this. Or do we just burn them down? That seems to be at least part of it. Maybe if we just keep casting. No. There we go. Probably should have gotten out of that. Like a non-idiot. Fuck it, when in doubt, brute force. Just burn them. Just burn them down. Ow. I think we have to bring those closer to him, but I could be wrong. Oh my god, the tank returns! Just make him die. Just make him die. He's so close. Look at him. Make him die. Finally. Uh-oh. Ah. Oh, yep. There it is. Whoops. Oh, hey. You do have revive. I thought that was a raid why, that's why I didn't move. Like, Lord's Gauntlets. Those look fairly mundane, if I'm honest. How much time have we been in here? Like 13 minutes, I think. So yeah, probably not the best run. Maybe if I was doing this as the tank. Like, nothing against our current tank, but if I was running this as tank, I might be able to speed it along a little bit more. Because I am very much not in a healer kind of mood, apparently. Yeah, run away! Oh, never mind. He's got the stun. My man! Hell yeah, brother! Honestly, I probably wouldn't be able to speed this up too much. Oh, these gentlemen appear to be very angry. Good pull. Oh my lord, why did you take so much damage, sir? I don't know why I just did that 3 times in a row. At this point, it's just kind of reflex. I have no idea what I'm doing, stop asking.
So that's the time you get down here now.
I like this a little bit more than the other one, the first Copper Bell. I think it's the same dude. Oh yeah, this is the one with the sandworm. This one's weird. Yeah, I don't remember how to do this at all. Oh, it chases the crystallized rock. Okay, fair enough. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm essentially the only one not doing the mechanic, but I'm also attempting to power through this. Maximum damage. Not really. Now maximum damage. Just give him a little bit of that. This is fine. This is fine. You out. That's not good. Ah. Ooh, okay, we got it. Level up again. Hell yeah, Batman. Honor that summoner for being such a bro. Alright. And we out. GG. So now we only need 4 more, but damn it. I don't know if I want to play anymore. Okay, so how long did that take? That was, I want to say that was like 15 to 18 minutes, somewhere in there. Byaku's faster. Scholar's leveling up nicely, though. Alright. I think I actually might shut it down here. The stream has gone fairly quiet. And I've accomplished my goal of just, you know, doing something for today, so. I appreciate you guys coming out. Very much appreciate it. I know I've been very absent over the past week or two. I'm going to try and fix that, even if it's playing stuff that's not Final Fantasy. Like tomorrow, case in point, I'll probably be streaming some Total War Warhammer or something like that. Or, I don't know. Maybe something else. No idea what I'll be doing, but I'll try and stream tomorrow, and I'll try and do a little bit the next day. I need to actually go and edit a video, which would be very, very nice. But for now, thanks so much for stopping by, guys. Thanks for viewing, commenting, etc., etc. All likes, very much appreciated. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all next round.